Hi guys, Joe here. Today we are opening a package from Pristine Protection. They sent us a little box of sleeves. These are sleeves that I've been using pretty often actually since February. My friend Dallas Bailey gave me some in Vegas and they've been super nice. So yeah, let's take a look. Very fancy looking box here. Cool. Oh yeah. Going boxes, not a good combination. All right. Please. So what do we got? We got some green, lavender, turquoise, and blue. Keychain. A pen. It's pretty neat. And this is a calc case. Oh, that's really cool. They're pretty nice. You can put like your stuff on the sides here, the calculator here, little label there. Pin, keychain. And for the sleeves themselves, the cool colors. I use the white ones. I kind of always use the white ones, but let me see if I can show you an example of the difference. So here we have a Dragon Shield sleeve. Let me see if I can find a KMC sleeve that isn't dirty. Here's a KMC sleeve, KMC white, hypermatte, whatever you want to call it. Oh, this is a standard size sleeve, duh. But if we take any card, hopefully foil, you'll be able to see a little better. It's like a cat shark here. I'll try the blue ones. And we just need one. So, first off, let's start with the KMC sleeve. It's got about this much space up top, pretty standard. Got like a matte fill on the back. This is what the card pretty much looks like that. And then obviously it's not going to be a perfect fit for the Dragon Shield, but it will get you an idea of like what the card will look like in the sleeve. So that, and then lastly, let's do the blue. And I like my experience with these is that you can see the card a little bit better. It kind of like pops a little bit. And in terms of like what the back kind of feels like, it kind of feels pretty similar to like a hypermatte KMC sleeve, but a little bit like lighter. Like this can feel like a little bit more of a heavier sleeve. This is like a lighter sleeve. So like the backing is pretty similar. It just feels like a KMC sleeve, which is better in my opinion. That's like the most common thing that I've heard also. It makes the card, pop a little bit more, as well as like really nice tight fit. Not too tight like some of the Dragon Shield sleeves are, where you have to like really push your card in there. I know I've put in like Altis that bend really easy, like Warnings and Baylors, and they just like, fold it over. So not that issue, as well as like it just is a card that's like pretty easy to hold, pretty easy to move around if you're doing stuff with it, and like it has enough of like a grip on the back where you know what you're doing. They're not like a classic where they're gonna slip around. So yeah, I like these. I'm gonna be using them this weekend, and I'll show an update with that. What is up, guys? Joe here again, and we're back. It's been, let's see, what's the date? Today's the 22nd, so a little over a week since I made the first part, and I put the dark blue sleeves on the voiceless deck. Yeah, they actually are really keeping up pretty well. I've been playing pretty much every single day, at least a locals, if not more than 4 or 5 matches of Yu-Gi-Oh. So if you want to take a look, just on the top here, there's no amount of waviness. None of the sleeves are creased on the bottom or the top, which definitely means you have to replace them. And I haven't had any sleeves tear. I still have, the whole main deck, as well as all the blue sleeves for the side deck in here. I'm trying a couple different things. So yeah, I don't know. It just they still feel pretty much the same as when I took them out of the pack initially. It kind of related to earlier, what I said with KMC sleeves, where they had a really nice glide feel right out of the pack, but sometimes they can fall over the place, with new sleeves, and your deck will be like this or something. But yeah, none of that, and they still move really well. So yeah, I don't know. Other than that, if you just want to look at a quick shuffle, and this is after about 10 days, and I'd probably say 30 matches. So yeah, it shuffles really well still, looks clean. You can still, do the whole slide and stuff on cloth mats. Yeah, I don't know. They're just super, super durable. The most durable, nice sleeves that I've ever used. And to put that into perspective, I'm gonna bring out my huge box here of retro format decks. Now, you can take a look. I put these retro decks in sleeves in about February, so whenever YCS Vegas was. I put most of these decks together. And I've used a bunch of different sleeves, pretty much whenever I can get a cheap pack of sleeves for, I will use it for one of my retro decks. So, up here, we have the just normal Konami Engage sleeves that we got with that one box, as well as some Ultra Pro, just cheap sleeves for the salad deck, as well as stuff just normal white KMCs. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to just what each sleeve looks like after, let's see, it's May now, almost June, so a few months of use for sure. And if you can see, looking at the KMC sleeves, the waviness, and they kind of actually just look dirty on the top. Obviously, white sleeves get dirtier faster than other colors, but you can just see every single of these sleeves needs to be replaced if I were to play in a tournament. And even looking at the official ones, there's some wavy ones in here, and these definitely, they peel pretty easily if you have any experience with these, or the Nat sleeves or the Top Cut sleeves they give you for premier events. And then looking even further down to these are Ultra Pros, and they have just a little bit of waviness here too. And now getting to my final point is that the back right here, move this over a little bit, right here is my Tengu deck, and I have been using this more than any other deck. And you see how just shinier the cards feel or look from this sleeve, and then look at the top. There's maybe one that's a little bit wavy, and then looking on the back and the bottom, this one has a little dirt on it, but no creases and nothing split. And I've used this Tengu deck since YCS Vegas. Every single week, at least twice a week, playing a locals. This is by far my most used deck since February. And just, you know, these white sleeves, you know, I'd expect them to get dirty. They're not dirty at all, except for the one that I pointed out. There's no fraying, none of that stuff. And they still like move around really nice. And, you know, the cards still look like absolutely gorgeous. Like it really brings out the foil. Like if we compare this MST to one of the Dragon Shield ones, this is a little bit more reflective, and this like really brings out like the deep colors for all the obviously different rarity of card, but you kind of get my point. Anyways, would I recommend these sleeves for an event? Absolutely. These will get you through Swiss and Top Cut until they make you switch in Top 16. I use these sleeves for every single event that I play in. Now moving forward, if you need sleeves for these events, for sure check out Pristine Protection. And also, I've been using more and more the calculator case. Now, I haven't like decorated it or anything crazy. I just have my dice and my calculator in here. But I will say, like, after a week of using it, I really like it. I really like the material. It doesn't get too dirty. It still looks, you know, super nice. And it's just like durable. Like I know it's not gonna like tear or get like scratches on it, like some of the other ones that I've had in the past. So these are super cheap. They're like 25 bucks. Insane. If you get one of these like online, one of the ARG ones, one of the old ones, you know, like over $100. So I would definitely recommend those. But yeah, feel free to comment down below if you have any questions about the sleeves or where to get them or what colors are available. But thank you so much to Pristine Protection for sending me that package, and I really hope to be using these sleeves more and more in the future.